Do you want to do the intro since I did the intro for Supergirl?
Sure.
Did I do the intro for Supergirl?
I have no fucking clue.
You do the intro, I don't care.
Hello! We just saw
I interrupted the Supergirl intro. That's what I did. Okay, sorry, continue.
We just saw End of Oak Street.
And this is what we thought about it.
Dinosaur Chomp. Edit that. Should we do the disclaimer first?
Yes. So, we gotta start off a little serious here. We planned this review and
Bought the tickets.
bought the tickets prior to the ad. The one we're referring to as the ad. The AI ad that Warner Brothers put out.
Yeah, it's an AI dog ad of them promoting the movie.
And it's really bad.
But people were boycotting the movie because of it. We are not some of those people.
We are also willing to say the movie itself does not have any AI.
No. It's one of those things to remember that at least the creators of the movie and the studio are completely different entities. So I can understand people boycotting it, but also there are people that actually worked on this movie that cared.
Yeah. So if you want to go see it, still go see it.
One word review.
One word review.
I like starting with this.
Interesting.
Okay. I'll just say fun.
You know, fun was my second word.
I'll say fun.
I like fun.
I don't know how else to really a one word word.
I guess let's talk about let's structure this maybe like a what we liked and what we didn't like.
I was gonna say pros, cons.
Yeah.
You want to start with cons or pros?
Let's start with the pros. With the pros.
Well, first, I'm gonna do a quick summary of the movie.
I'll make sure it's actually quick this time, because all your other summaries are long as shit.
No, I mean like in the sense of like non-spoiler summary, just to like understand.
Okay.
What we're talking about.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about spoilers later.
This time. Hold on.
Where are you pointing? Right there?
Yeah. Oh, TV. Now maybe it's over here. All right, sorry.
Now you have to make it move around.
Great.
But for now, a non-spoiler summary is basically this family lives on this street, Oak Street.
Wait. Are you serious?
Oh, you know, like the tree? Like the professor?
Yep,
Yeah.
Got it.
That street, they get teleported.
You know the general plot if you've seen the trailer.
Yeah. They get teleported to the past and there's dinosaurs and they have to survive. That's really all you need to know.
Yeah.
Anyways, pros and cons.
We'll trade off. You first, pro.
A pro?
Yeah.
Cast.
Yes.
I think Ewan McGregor's great. He is slightly underutilized acting-wise, but I liked his character. Anne Hathaway is great.
Anne Hathaway is
You can't really go wrong with that pairing.
I think she carries.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with the pairing. The kids are actually pretty solid. I actually think the weakest part is the friend, or like the girl.
Okay.
Jeanette, or whatever.
Jeanette,
she doesn't really
yes.
give a lot.
Well, she's not really given a lot.
Yeah, but she also, I just feel like she, like, you know.
I kind of disagree with Ewan McGregor. I think there were moments where he kind of phoned it in, but also I think a lot of Ewan McGregor's best moments in this movie remind me of Big Fish.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I think these characters are very different. Those two characters are very different, but I still think he played them similarly.
Overall, I think a cast is more a pro than a con.
Absolutely.
I think everyone did great, even like the side characters. You're a pro.
My pro, I thought the cinematography was really well. You kind of see the most creative shots in the trailer. You know, the ones where like they take up like a good portion of the
They do that shot a lot.
shot. Yeah, they do that shot a lot.
They do a lot
especially in that like scene.
Oh yeah,
where it happens.
That scene is like the most egregious of it, like where it's like most like in your face.
Yes.
But they do a lot of shots where it's like foreground, background, in focus.
Mm-hmm.
They do it a lot, which I'm not upset about. But it was definitely.
I think it was shot really well.
It was definitely like a motif throughout. Basically, they just kept using it.
Yes, but like even the action sequences, I thought were really well shot. I didn't think like it was too much or too little.
It leans into like kind of being a horror because there's some shots where it like really builds suspense. Honestly, I think that's my next pro. Is I like the build up.
I agree.
My girlfriend, she saw it with us, and she like leaned over and she was like, "Oh, I didn't realize how much of a slow burn this was going to be." Because it's like for a short movie, it has a slow burn at the beginning before we finally see the first dinosaur.
Yeah, it takes them a while.
And I think that's fun. I enjoyed it. I was expecting
Like right
barely
away.
any time.
Yeah.
So I give the movie respect for actually letting you kind of get to know the characters, sit in it, and like build the suspense of it. Because like we all know what's gonna happen, and it's just waiting for like the characters to finally see it.
Yes.
And I think they build to it pretty well.
I think they do a great job of building like even just the littlest things up. They'll build something up, and then you also get good payoff.
Yeah, and there's like things you wouldn't expect that they were gonna give a payoff to,
Mhm.
and then they give a payoff to it. I'm like,
Next pro for me, I love the set design. It's really simple because they're just on Oak Street. It's kind of just like more like their neighborhood.
it's suburbs.
But yeah, it's just like suburbia. I think it's in Detroit.
What year is it?
1982
80s.
is what they said. I thought the set design overall was great. Like each little house has character. I love that.
Mhm.
All of them looked very lived in. The street itself is pretty like there's cars everywhere. The chain linked fence.
You can see the as the movie goes on how it's more and more in disarray.
Yes, and I did enjoy that.
Yeah, I think like with that, I just enjoy the setting of it.
Mhm.
Like putting it in the 1980s, I think is fun, and I like the on top of what that is also. I appreciate some of the costuming. I like some of the looks. Ewan McGregor,
Very 80s. Oh, his fit.
His fit is fire.
His
In
fit's
one
fire.
bit, he walks out the house with the bat, and I'm like that. I lean over. I
Aura.
was like, that's a fire fit.
Yes. I thought the same thing.
He's got like shorty shorts on.
Oh.
Okay, my last pro would probably be the dinosaurs. As that's the reason a lot of people are going to the movie. Which I'll
Yes.
say I appreciated the fact that I came in for the dinosaurs, but I liked the like family story that I got.
That was.
Is that your pro? Yeah.
was
Okay. So Dane will touch on that, but I still came for dinosaurs. So and I liked a lot of the designs. They're
Mhm.
very unique.
I mean, they seem realistic.
They are realistic.
Yeah.
Because like they have feathers, which is very real to anybody that's gonna be like, they had feathers though. That's accurate. But I appreciated I feel like their presence was very felt. And like even when they're not on screen, you can feel the fact that they're there.
A lot of tension throughout.
Yeah,
the whole
like you
movie.
don't know when one's gonna show
Yes.
up. But they also felt somewhat realistic in the sense of like, I think it's realistic that they'd be able to kind of traverse this neighborhood without being constantly in danger. It's not dinosaurs everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're hunting these humans purposely.
Yeah, it's not like a zombie movie.
No, it's just like
They're just like real animals.
it's like you're in the jungle. Yeah, it's not like if you come across one, yeah, you should be worried. But like if you're relatively not in their area, it's not like they're all of a sudden just gonna like come at you. So
Yeah.
I appreciated that it like there was urgency, but you still felt like yes, they're somewhat safe. But I like the dinosaurs. I think they were well utilized, and I like the variety.
My last pro was Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor's characters dynamic. I think they had the best dynamic out of all of them. The brother and sister, you don't really feel as much.
They're siblings.
The sister and the friend, you feel like there's definitely
There's subtext.
There's subtext there that we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
Ian McGregor and Anne Hathaway felt very real.
Very real, yeah.
And like
It's one of the strongest writing in the movie.
it was, yes, it's what I cared about the most.
Yeah.
My first con, surprisingly, is the music.
Oh, interesting.
I found it distracting. I felt like it was Michael Giacchino. And I was like, when I saw it, I was shocked.
What else did he do?
Because Michael Giacchino,
Dude, you know score way more than I do.
Ratatouille, he did like all the Pixars. He did all prime Pixar.
Okay.
It felt like the score was trying to imitate Jurassic Park.
I
It's
agree
not-
with that. I agree.
I don't believe that it's that type of movie.
Mhm.
I don't think it should.
Jurassic Park is a little more fantastical.
And I don't think. I think this movie was trying to go for realism.
Yeah.
And I don't think
Jurassic
the
Park.
motifs used were great.
Jurassic Park's Steven Spielberg. It's fantastical. It's
Yes,
big. It's
yes.
kind of wholesome and like a fun, like scary adventure.
Yes.
Well, this was definitely leaning more on the scary than the fun.
Yes. And I
So-
think the music made it distracting.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not have a lot of cons. I really enjoyed the movie. I had a lot of fun. I'm a simple man. I got dinosaurs and a nice family-friendly movie, except for certain parts.
Maybe like 45% of them are not family
There
friendly.
are some parts that are not family-friendly.
No.
We already touched a little bit on it. Some of the writing is not the best. I will say it's a bit predictable. But like,
it was pretty formulaic. The first half, to me, was a lot worse than the second half. I think the second half really picked it up and actually made it pretty solid.
It's like some points they had really good subtext dialogue and like the scenes with Ewan McGregor and Hathaway where it's like really like you have to like listen to what they're saying and you can kind of understand the characters. And then there are some scenes where they're just straight up telling you. I feel like they try to build up the daughter to have like these specific like things, like be this kind of character, but they just don't capitalize on any of it.
I agree. Yes. They kind of want her to be, they kind of try to set her up to be more of like a leader. And and she doesn't really step up to that. And I don't think it's her
she
fault.
definitely feels the most overshadowed in the movie.
That's fair, because there is a lot of potential with her character.
Yeah, and like they give her like the stuff that like she kind of is figuring out what happened, but they don't really like let her actually do anything with it. But I did still appreciate, which we'll get more into it, the like simplicity of her story. I just think like a lot of her story happens in the background, where like you get to see this character evolve through what's happening just in the background.
It's like more of an internal struggle.
Yeah, and it's like not everything needs to be said, and I do appreciate that. It's a lot more show than tell. That like I feel like maybe on a rewatch, if you pay attention to her character more, maybe it's a little more like interesting.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind a little bit more of like a scene or two developing her more. Yeah. But overall, the writing is okay. Your call.
I'll be honest. I think I'm kind of with you. I didn't have any other cons. It's just really the writing just dragged it down for me. I just couldn't get.
There were some small. It was just like small things.
I think I just wasn't as invested.
That's fair. To me, it's funny because the movie's predictable, yet it had a lot of moments where I did not expect things to happen.
Yeah.
So it was both predictable and unpredictable.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a pro.
Yeah.
But it's also a little bit of a con to where it's like, I don't know what to do with you, but like I appreciated the parts I wasn't expecting. So
I think we summed it up really well. I think maybe I don't like this movie as much as I thought I would, but I definitely respect it. There's a lot to respect about it. It's a heavily respected movie, in my opinion.
Except the AI ad.
Except for that's Warner Brothers.
Except Warner Brothers for that.
Don't worry about it. I'm sticking it to the man. I'm seeing Coyote versus Acme on the Thursday preview. So
yeah, go see Coyote versus Acme. Completely segue from this, but go see that.
Go see Coyote versus Acme if you want to save cinema.
Yes.
Spoilers. Okay.
Spoilers. Okay. Do you want to do the rundown of the movie very quickly? Or do you want me to do it?
You know I have movie amnesia. No, you
Okay,
do.
very quick run. It's actually a really easier movie to quickly run down.
It is.
Because like Supergirl and Masters of the Universe had way more going on.
Well, there are longer movies too.
Yeah. So, quick summary of the movie. The first like 20 minutes is just like setup of the family. You find out Ewan McGregor and Hathaway are having marital issues and they're thinking about getting a divorce. The kids kind of know about it. Otherwise, it's just setting that up. And then there's like these lights that are like appearing.
There are these lights.
There's these big lights that are like they're the things that are making stuff appear. So like there's like a prehistoric plant and then like a giant dinosaur turd.
Yes, no, actually.
Yeah, and then
there was some humor in this movie that I just thought was so dumb.
A giant dinosaur turd.
It was.
And then there's the big one that takes the whole block.
What, the big turd?
The big one, yeah. The big turd takes the whole block.
That's disgusting.
So the big light happens.
The big light?
The big light.
Is the rapture?
It takes, to them, kinda.
Yeah, I guess.
That takes the whole block to the prehistoric era. And then slowly, the family starts finding out that there's dinosaurs and that they're trapped. And then really all that happens from there is the plot really revolves around the dog, is why everything starts.
Yeah, because then the dog is like, it's an outside dog.
It's
so
very important to the son.
Very important to the son. But the son sees the dog out the window and the dog starts running away. So the kid starts running after it. Sister starts running after them or him. The parents start following them. And so then kind of the rest of the plot happens.
A lot of the movie is kind of then just like run
out in the neighborhood trying to survive.
Yeah, conversations. Homes. It lasts for like most of the day. They find like another girl that was a survivor.
Who was introduced earlier on in the story.
She's part of the setup. And then it's like them figuring out how to possibly get home, which is like jumping in a bubble.
It's an orb.
It's a time orb.
I'm stuck in the orb, mama. I'm in the orb.
And then they go home.
Well, Ewan McGregor dies.
Oh yeah, Ewan McGregor dies.
Totally unexpected.
Totally unexpected.
I totally thought in that scene, I thought Anne Hathaway was gonna die.
Yeah,
I thought she was gonna be the one who's gonna die.
It was crazy.
But he basically sacrifices his life for her.
Yeah. So he dies. It's a shock. And then the mom is like, the place starts burning down. The whole neighborhood starts burning down. So they're like, we have to get out of here now.
Yeah.
And they see one of the orbs in the distance. So they travel to it and they get in it. It's like a fushigi.
Yeah.
They jump into the fushigi. And then they go back to the present when they jump in the orb. But it's actually not the present. Time travel shenanigans. You don't need
time travel.
Don't care, okay?
They head back to like 20 minutes before the orb takes them.
Yes, before the big fushigi.
Before the big fushigi.
Yes.
And then she makes a phone call to Ewan McGregor. He comes back, so he's alive and
so
safe.
then yeah, he like lives, and then they like she writes a book about it.
It's called
The End
of Oak Street. Whoa, an incredible true story.
Chomp.
Okay, I guess it's over. Anne Hathaway, I definitely thought was gonna die in that scene.
Yeah, we'll just start with the Ewan McGregor death because that's like the biggest.
It is like the biggest.
It's the biggest spoiler, biggest moment of the movie. Yeah, it's a shock, and it's like
because it looks like so he has a sledgehammer and he fucking
it's
Aaron Judge
like
right in the face to that T-Rex.
Like knocks it out for a second. Like knocks him the dinosaur out for a second.
Yeah.
Which like I don't know if I would have kept going on it. But yeah, it like grabs him by the leg and then the dinosaur whips him to the ground hard.
Like Hulk smash on Loki.
That's exactly what I thought about. And then you see his leg is gone. And then I'm thinking, oh, is he gonna be one-legged the rest of this movie? No. He sits up screaming and then shroom.
I didn't get to really focus about it at the time, which again I'm going to talk about how Anne Hathaway carries. Her reaction, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's
perfect.
It's a very well done scene.
Yes.
Because it shocks the audience and then you feel it also in the characters.
Yes.
So that's definitely the most surprising part. I was not expecting it at all. And what's so funny is like in the trailer you see that scene, but like before anything bad happens, you just see him at the balcony, like talking to her, and the dinosaur like getting up, and then they cut it, which is like
great cut.
Really good on them on the trailer because I did not see it coming. I didn't even think about it. The fact that like I remember some of the shots that are in the trailer, and Ewan McGregor aren't in the shots. We touched on Ewan McGregor.
Yes.
That death scene. I think that's the biggest spoiler to really talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. Smaller things before. What are, the smaller things are the daughter.
It's a very interesting, like unnecessary love plot.
But it's almost like it's not. But it's one of those ones where it's not in your face.
It's not in your face.
So
no.
it's not like it doesn't take away from the movie.
It's still unnecessary.
It doesn't, but it felt.
And I think kind of like what we talked about. I think I would have rather seen her grow
just like one
as
or two
a person.
scenes.
See her more as a person, as like her own. Be herself instead of getting into this romance plot. Which, by the way, it is with the friend Jeanette.
They're gay.
You can tell there's subtext
it's
there. You
good
have to see the movie.
Subtext where like you don't fully see all of it until you've hit the end of the movie, and looking back,
you don't even really know.
Yeah, looking back, it's like you can see it developing throughout the movie in the background.
It's like witnessing a friend like develop a crush on somebody.
Yeah, so the daughter is a little underutilized in that.
Audrey,
yes. So Audrey's a little underutilized in that, and like she's given this whole plot where she's like really into astronomy. You kind of hear some setup on the radio at the beginning about like astronomical events happening in like the sky and stuff that I was like, okay, I picked up on it. I was like, that's probably what is like their like reasoning for what's going on, which is like totally fair. I don't care how you decide time travel happened. But she's kind of the one to figure it out because she's so interested in all this stuff. But then that's where the end of that really is.
Yeah.
And it feels like they only gave her that trait to explain.
But then they don't really ever.
And then after that, she kind of just turns into the sister, the daughter. You either needed to add in the subtext of like she might be closeted or thinking about it at the beginning, and that kind of be her plot, or you'd go into the science route, don't really do the whole love plot, and have her kind of be the one to save everyone.
Yeah.
Her saving everyone would have been cool, but I also feel like the love plot subtext could have been really good if it was like set up from the beginning.
Not the worst unnecessary love plot I've ever seen.
No, there's way more egregious
way
ones.
Worse. If 5 is the worst I've ever seen and 1 is the best I've ever seen, it's like in the 2.
I'd say it's like a 2. It's
really
unneeded, but it doesn't distract.
It fits the mold of unnecessary love plot.
But it doesn't fit the mold of this is bringing the movie down.
It is not Crime 101.
No, it's not The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah, the kids are a little, summing up, underwritten, but also well-written, to where, like, they have potential that isn't utilized.
They are in the movie.
Yeah. I think there are definitely people out there that will appreciate aspects of their characters a lot, but, like, overall, I think they could have done more. So, then the parents. Touch on the parents really quick, and then we'll go to the ending. I was worried they'd make one person the bad guy because it feels like they're leaning hard that Ewan McGregor is the bad guy at first. But like, I think Ewan McGregor, what I really like about him is while it didn't feel like they gave Ewan McGregor a lot to do acting wise, I think his character is such a nice simplicity of a character to where you understand this man almost completely in the person that he is, and it's just because he's a simple man. And Hathaway is just like, she clearly just has a lot more drive as a character.
Yes.
It's one of those things where like when the character says like, you don't talk to me, that I feel like it's like one of those funny things where it goes both ways.
Yeah. Because
she says, you don't tell me anything, like you don't talk to me about these things, but then she's also not telling him the actual important stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're both not talking. Like classic stuff.
Yes. And going back to what you said about like, one of them being worse than the other, like, yeah, they really give both of them their moments of like, whoa, that's weird. You shouldn't do that in a relationship.
Yeah.
And especially the line where Anne Hathaway is like, I can deal with stuff better than you can, or she's like, I can deal with more.
I can deal with more than you could ever deal. Like then I can deal with just as much, if not more, than like what you can deal with.
Yes,
like,
that's exactly what she said.
When he's actually giving a moment of like his struggle.
Yes.
And she turns it on him of like, I'm struggling more.
Exactly.
Kind of thing where it's like, this is one of those moments where you are now hypocritical in the sense of you are also not talking. You're not listening to him.
Exactly.
Not that she isn't struggling, you know? And then I feel like it's really shown that scene, and when their argument happens is when we really get to see more of Ewan McGregor and how he's not the bad guy. Because he kind of feels like the bad guy at first.
Yes. Yes.
And then the fight they have where she blows up on him finally of like, you don't talk to me, you're not telling me all this stuff, everything. And then he finally reveals that he knows she's been writing this book and has been thinking about leaving.
Yeah.
And everything. And that's when you can feel that it's flipped. And now all of a sudden she's the bad guy. And I that scene's really good.
Yeah.
That one's really well done.
Yeah.
Which they each get their moments to be heroes.
Yeah.
Because like, she's kind of the hero for it feels like a good amount of it. And I think it's one of those movies where they treat both characters very fairly. So
I think that's fair.
But I do think it was right to kill McGregor and not Hathaway. Because I feel like Anne Hathaway is very much more the main character of all the characters. And is like given more by losing him. Yeah. Because he doesn't want to leave her. No. Like he actually wants the family to survive. He's very optimistic.
He literally says that to her. He's like, I'm trying to keep this family together while you're trying to tear it apart.
Yeah. And so I think it makes more sense for her because then she's like, you don't realize what you had until it's gone.
Yeah.
She has those moments. He never needed that.
Yeah.
The ending is... How do we explain the ending? So they jump in the Fushigi. Let's just go there.
They all three jump in the Fushigi.
Yes. Okay. And the dog. The dog lives. I'll tell you... Put this at the beginning of the spoiler section. The dog survives.
Dog survives. Don't worry.
It's important. People will care about that.
That is true. People will.
Cats do die, though. If you like cats, there are some dead cats.
They are transported into this woman's pool. They look down at the neighborhood. They see that it's still there. They find out that they actually jumped in the wormhole with 20 minutes before
the big Fushigi. The big light.
Takes them in the beginning. And so Anne Hathaway is like, wait, I have an idea. She runs to this phone booth.
Orders a pizza.
Because you don't know who she called.
Yeah, you don't get to see what she's saying.
Yeah. And so then right before, like at 11:04, he shows up.
to the house like across the street. She
Ewan
like,
McGregor shows up to the house across the street. They all hug and embrace. She kisses him really
and he's
softly.
like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, because like this is a different version of him.
And then, quick side note: Jeanette runs to go find her parents.
So then they watch as the big fushigi turns into the Simpsons the movie dome. Okay,
Takes
zaps
the whole
them
block.
back, and then brings in this
Like rainforest dinosaurs.
prehistoric
Brings in dinosaurs.
dinosaurs into this world.
Yeah.
Okay. And then very quickly after that happens, they go to like a...
It jumps to 2 years later.
So at the very, literally the last shot of the movie after you see those pictures, you see they're like cooking a barbecue, the family, the four, and then Jeanette comes in, and then and then her parents walk in,
and then Jeanette comes in.
and then Jeanette, there's two Jeanettes.
So apparently her wrap up is, I guess she found her parents and got them out, but also got her past self out. So now there's 2 of her.
There's 2 of her. And it was so funny because I wasn't paying attention. I was just watching. I was like, oh, what a happy ending. Some drool coming out. And then I hear Jonathan to the side of me go, there's 2 of her. I was like, wait, what?
Because they show the family. It's like the son's in the background playing with the dog. The mom and dad are grilling, you know, and then you see the daughter holding hands with Jeanette to also like further the subtext and everything. And then you see Jeanette's parents coming in. I'm like, oh, she saved them. But then I see there's a 3rd person, and it's Jeanette. And I'm like, hold on a second.
And that's where he gets to his ethical questions of like, okay, so you have 2 daughters. Are they twins?
Like, are you gonna say they're twins? Are you calling them the same name? One of them's traumatized, one of them ain't. Like, how are you doing?
What was the other one you said? Do you give one of them to the family?
Do you give her away to this other family and keep the one that was like, didn't experience the dinosaur stuff?
I had to reel him in after that one.
Like, there's so many questions. Like all time travel movies can be a mess if you really think about it.
Yes.
But I think this movie is a lot more about the family and the relationship of Greg and Denise. And I think those parts are very well completed.
It's also about dinosaurs.
It's also about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are cool.
They also make you gay.
The dinosaurs make you gay.
Yeah, the dinosaurs made Jeanette and Audrey realize they're gay. And that is what I took away from this movie. So if you ever meet a dinosaur, it might make you realize you might be gay. And that's okay. It's okay to be gay. Is that a quote? Slogan? Put it on a shirt?
Put on a shirt.
Put on a shirt.
Go.
Boom is not merch.
Oh my God.
It's okay to be gay. A T-Rex in the background.
No, wait, that's tough. Can it be in like awesome font?
Yeah, it's okay. Like the Jurassic font. It's okay to be gay. T-Rex in the background.
That's amazing.
Boom is Town merch coming soon.
Man, that's amazing. I had a good time. Obviously, it has glaring issues that I thought were maybe a little bigger than Jonathan did, but at the same time, I went to the picture. I saw a show. It was awesome. I give it a 3.5 out of 5.
That's fair. I was looking forward to this movie. I liked it a lot. I like dinosaurs. More dinosaur movies that aren't Jurassic Park, please. I think I enjoyed it more than you, for sure. There were issues, but none of them were big enough for me to really be like, I don't like it. And I enjoy a lot of the simplicity of it. I am very much Ewan McGregor in this movie. I'm a simple man. This was a simple movie for me.
Awesome.
Because I leaned after getting out of the movie at a 4.5. After talking about it, I think a 4 is very reasonable. Mm-hmm. So that's probably where I am. But on a rewatch, I might give it 4.5.
Okay. Well, that was the end of Oak Street. This is
the end
of this video.
We both got there.
Another one. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy our content, let's go ahead and like, subscribe. Go follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Let us know what you thought of the movie if you've already seen it. Comment below as well.
AI sucks. It's okay to be gay. That's what we learned from this movie.
AI, not AI. Dinosaur Chomp.
Video ends.